Hey, how's it going, guys? Marsh here, and welcome back to the Minecraft 1.14 survival. Last episode, I built an Enderman farm for experience, and I was able to repair my pickaxe completely and repair other things like all my armor, and I repaired those really good boots. I put mending on it for like 17 or something levels, and I got these completely repaired, as well as my leggings. I put protection 4 on those. I got a new helmet, and I haven't done anything with the chest plate because I'm not really going to use it that much, but I will keep it just in case. In today's episode, I'm going to be starting work on this villager trading hall. I'm going to take 2 episodes to build this because of how massive the building is going to be. The actual build itself, meaning the structure around it to hold everything, will probably be next episode. This episode, I'm going to be working on the technical part of things, making sure all the villagers have their individual cells set up and everything. But before that, I want to show you something I've been doing. Every time I am here off camera, I go mining, and I have filled up 3 more double chests full of materials. Actually, I use most of the cobblestone I use, but I go mining a lot. I've been mining for a good like 5-6 hours, like on and off here and there, and I have a ton more resources now. As you can see, I crafted a bunch of observers. I don't think I need these observers, but I now have a ton of quartz and almost 9 stacks of diamonds, a lot of gold, a lot of lapis as well. And I just want to answer this question now of how do I get so many resources so it doesn't have to be asked in the future. You just play Minecraft. If you need resources, you just take a good hour or 2 and you collect those resources. I collected resources for this build today. I have this much wood. I kept growing the really tall 2x2 spruce trees. Got a bunch of spruce logs, and I got a bunch of white stained glass and a bunch of redstone stuff, and then a complete shulker box full of stone bricks. I might use all this stuff. I don't know if I'll use every single bit of it, but it's always good to be prepared for a project before you start doing it. So here I am in Spectator Mode. If we go below my base, I have strip mined farther than no one wants to just watch for hours upon hours. As you can see, this is how you get tons and tons of resources and gems and everything in Minecraft. You just branch mine, I should say. People say strip mining, branch mining is a different thing. I guess it's called branch mining here. You just branch mine for a long time, and I obviously will keep doing this. And hopefully we can get like full stack of diamond blocks. That'd be kind of cool. I'm almost there. I only need a couple more stacks. That's maybe like an hour or 2 of mining or something like that. So after looking at a few designs, I went with one by a YouTuber named LogicalGeekBoy. He has a very good design for 1.14, and it's very easy as it uses the new villager mechanics with how you can change their profession with different workstations, and then you set it on a certain slot. They go over to that slot, they keep their profession over there, and then you're able to actually drop them down so a zombie can come and kill them, and you can cure them again to get their trades down. And the way that it's set up, all the villagers are going to see that you cured a zombie villager, and then they will drop their trades down, so it's almost a chain effect through the entire villager breeder if it's built correctly. Oh, also, I did build this bridge if you didn't notice. Like I said, I did build a bridge. I might add a little bit more support just to make it look cooler, but I just wanted a bridge here and aesthetically fix this area. Put some vines on it as well. It's grown a lot. And I will fix the iron farm soon. Not technical wise. I want to put like some sort of cool structure around it to seem like it's being held up or something. Okay, so I've already marked out the area that I need to cover this entire thing. So I actually need to move this over 9 blocks. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, okay, 9. There, okay, so I'm going to move this entire structure over and then re-dig everything out because I need to make sure that the floor is accessible to use when I'm building. This is a very big structure. I believe this is a 27 by 50-something area, and it's actually probably going to be bigger because I need to put an entire building around it to make it look nice. Yeah, this is this is going to be a 2-episode project, definitely. Sooner than later, I will need to be building a like bulk storage system for items and a regular storage system, like an automatic storage unit, and I will show you how to build that. That's something that doesn't really need a lot of technical work to do, and it's very easy to explain within a video. This is not very easy to explain. I will build one module, show you how it's built, and you can build it for yourself. Now, the materials you're going to need for 48 slots are going to be a ton of stained glass, ton of bricks, whatever building blocks you need. This is the redstone materials. I'm going to need rails. Is not complete. We're going to need way more rails than this. I just don't want to use more than I have right now, just in case I can save as much gold as possible. We're going to need a lot of levers, a lot of observers, a lot of block of redstone, block of redstone, a bunch of glowstone redstone lamps, and 2 stacks and 16 of sticky pistons. I had to go all the way back to the swamp biome, which is like I think it's like 1,000 blocks away. I might just use my elytra instead of a horse this time. Got a bunch of sticky pistons, and we're gonna need a bunch of redstone. So I just have a whole stack of redstone blocks we can convert into redstone dust. And then I'm pretty sure we'll cover all 48 slots for the technical part of the build. But if it doesn't, I guess I'll have to make some more. If you tap on logs with your axe, like a shovel on a dirt block or a grass block, you can make stripped wood of whatever log you have, as you can see. And it looks cool. I think we can use this for a floor pattern design, maybe put some stairs on this side, and then the lights, which we're going to need on both sides. So let me just get a bunch of this wood here. Hopefully I don't have to grow more trees in the end, because I am going to need a lot of wood to build this entire building. One thing I don't have, and I think I'm going to need later, is brown carpet to cover this area, because this is going to be where the glowstone's going to be. Then we don't want to have just random glowstone dots everywhere, so we're going to have to cover this entire strip up with brown carpet, I guess. Okay, one thing I had to actually do was have another row of logs. I was going to do planks, but I think this is a pretty cool looking pattern. And then we have our glowstone here. This will be covered up with brown carpet in the end. And I did put spruce slabs, any type of wood slabs, just to make sure the footsteps don't sound any different, because I was going to put dirt here, but carpet won't change the fact that the dirt sounds like dirt instead of carpet. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make a difference, but since we have the wood here, yeah, it's always going to sound like wood wherever we walk. So what I'm going to do is build one module of this entire villager trading hall for one villager, and then I'm just going to do that 48 more times so you can see how it's built, and then we're just going to move on. So let's get ourselves all the resources we're going to need. Technically, we're going to need everything in here. Redstone lamps, observers, levers, yeah, redstone blocks, and redstone dust. Let's turn all that into dust. There we go, that's perfect. Let's get our dust out. So once we have our 7 block areas, so this is where the carpet's gonna be. So imagine this being all carpet. We're to go out 2 more blocks. So actually, this is where I need my stone bricks. Let's get some building blocks out. There we go. And I might, well, maybe I should just use spruce planks or spruce slabs here. That might look good. Actually, no, they have to be full blocks because redstone is gonna be traveling through them. Okay, so we can always like fix this in the end if we ever want to just change it. Let's put 4 blocks like this. So this is going to be the edge where the wall is going to be, or we can put the wall on the other side. It really doesn't matter. So let's say this is where our first one is going to be. We're going to put a lever on that block there. Actually, you know what? I want to face it this way. There we go. So it'll look symmetrical. And then we're going to dig a block under that, place a piece of redstone dust, and dig a few more blocks out. And we're going to put a sticky piston right here. That is going to be, actually no, it's going to be up 1 more block. So, oh my gosh, I have too many items now. This is dumb. There we go. Let's get some dirt. Our sticky piston is going to be going right here. And then we're going to place a grass block or some sort of block there so the redstone can travel and that piston will activate, as you can see. One thing I did forget is trapdoors. We're going to need, I think like 48 trapdoors. Maybe, I don't think it's going to be 2 for every module. Yeah, we're just gonna need 48 trapdoors. So let me make a bunch of spruce trapdoors really quick. Now we're going to be taking these spruce trapdoors and we're going to place them on top of that piston right there. Now we're going to leave a gap of blocks right here. This is where our zombies going to be walking. So when the piston is down, they can attack the villager. When it's up, they cannot attack the villager. So we're going to actually leave this piston powered on so we can mark out every other block. So now what we're going to place glowstone dust right here, this block. This is actually the second take, so bear with me. And across this line of blocks, it will be just completely glass all the way across, and I will place glowstone every increment right here just to make sure it's all lit up. No other mobs can spawn where the zombies could be walking. And next we're going to be placing a few placeholder blocks. If you have, I'm just placing stone bricks, or place a stone brick, whatever block you have, and then a glass block above it. Another stone brick, glass block right there. Stone brick, glass block right here. And if you don't already notice, we are just staggering these glass blocks in order to have a redstone symbol go up them. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go up a 4th one. And then right here, we're going to place 1, 2, just like that. And it should look exactly like this. Now, on every single piece of this glass here, not this right here, but this going back, staggering up, we're going to be placing a piece of redstone dust on top of each one of these pieces of glass. Now, what's really cool about this redstone on glass, if you place redstone on top of glass, you can obviously see it, right, like at the end of the redstone signal, but you can't see it underneath, except on the side. The side doesn't count, but you can't see it underneath. So when we're here training with a villager, we won't see the ugly redstone on top of there. And don't worry, this will be covered up later on. Next, let's build a few of the observers. We're going to put one observer. Actually, we're going to place one block first. One block after this piece of redstone right here. If we can, we can't place that, can we? That's not a hitbox. Wow. So let's place a block there. An observer is going to go right there. Actually needs to be facing the other direction. So any way we can do that, make sure it's facing that way. So the face on it is facing out towards us. And then on this piece, we're replacing a piece of string. And to get this, just build yourself a mob farm. It's really necessary. And then we're going to place a sticky piston right behind that observer, just like that. And then a slab on the upper part of that sticky piston. And then one more observer facing, the other direction again. So we need to actually get up here facing that direction there. And then once we put a piece of string on that, this will fire, as you can see. And we replace this again. And place our slab right there. Next, let's go to the top, get up there however you want, and we're going to be placing a light source, so glowstone or sea lantern above this again, and then we're placing a block right here. We can break the bottom. We should use stone bricks, but that's okay. And then we place a sticky piston facing downwards on this block that I'm standing on. So in order to do that, oh darn, whatever, we're going to just hop down here, place that right there. Let's go up and break that piece of glass. And actually, it would be smarter if we just use placeholder blocks like not glass, because it's harder to break and stuff like that, but that's okay. We eventually, actually no, we won't place carpet above this. I was going to say place carpet above this because the design has that, and I think it prevents these zombie villagers from actually burning, but I don't think that's really going to be necessary. Because I'm going to be building an entire like structure around this and building this really cool building. We're just putting a nice roof on this and everything so nothing actually burns. So we're going to place 2 more redstone dust just like that, and then we need to place a redstone block right there we go. That is an entire redstone module completed. Now every time you build one of these modules, you're going to be skipping one block, so the next module is going to go right here, and then we need to place slabs in between each of these pistons and stuff like that. And to correctly place the slabs, we need to place them on this trapdoor after the piston is extended just like that, and we need to place one next to the string just like that. So it's going to be on every side. So now we can build our next module, which is going to be sitting right here. We do the exact same thing for every single one of them. Place your level and redstone dust below that. There we go. So we can just power that piston. And actually, I'm just going to go all the way down the line, and I'll see you back after I have completed this 47 more times. Now that looks spectacular. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to build a building around this. This looks so cool. All this redstone, just exposed and everything. This looks awesome. Just check this out. Oh, it's a fly smith. There we go. Look at all this redstone. This is 24 slots done. You need another 24 slots on the other side. But yeah, this is completely ready. Not ready for use, actually, I should say. We need to put in a rail line and all this stuff like that. So yeah, we'll do that stuff in a bit. What was that? It sounded like a creep. Was about to explode. It was me. Where is... Okay, here we go. So I'm going to figure out how to place the rails, and then I will show you, and then we're going to be placing them. We're going to be staggering them so we can save our powered rails, and then we're placing in some activator rails as well. We are going to need activator rails, 1 activator rail for every slot, so we're going to need 48 of those. Let's go craft some. Can I fly? Hello. So to make 1 activator rail, we're going to need 6 iron, 2 sticks, and a redstone torch. That's going to give us 6, so we only need 48, so I don't think we're really going to need... I thought we needed pressure plates, but that's for detector rails. So let me just get some iron here. And some sticks as well. Got a few sticks. There might be enough in here. Actually, maybe not, because I need redstone torches. We'll see. Let's go to the rails. How many are we going to get? 30? Okay, hold on. We do need to make sure we get the outside ones as well. Why did I just do that twice? That's going to activate the string. I don't want to do that. Alright, and then our rail line is going to be going on this block right there, all the way across. So let's break that block back there. There we go. This is where the line of rails will be going. There we go, and now we can do that on the other side. In order to power every rail that we place down, we're going to need a bunch of levers. So get yourself some cobblestone, and we're going to just make... I guess we have a stack of levers just to have, and then we can put the rest away. Stack would be more than plenty, I think, for now. Alright, getting on top of here, we need to have activator rails. Yeah, where it's below the redstone block and in line with the string here in the observer. So we're going to place one of those, every other block here all the way across. And the same thing on the other side. And there we go, all 48 used up. Now we could place powered rails in between all of these activator rails, placing a lever in between those and powering them. But that's really a waste of powered rails, because we're going to need a few powered rails to get the villagers out of that holding area and actually into here, going into all these slots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it every, let's say, so I'm going to, every 3, I guess. So 1, 2, third one. We'll just skip to and replace regular rails between these, but we're going to be placing a lever on the powered rails to make sure they are, in fact, powered just like that. And now out the back here, we are going to be linking this up, because once the villagers reach the end here, all 24 slots on this side is filled up. We're going to need to fill up the 24 slots on the other side. So we're going to link this up with a track going just around the back here. And then we'll just place a couple of regular rails, and then we can use, let's say, 3 powered rails, on these side, and I should get them across, right? You know, I'll just place all these power rails because we have plenty, I guess, to use. So one last thing I'm gonna do before I end this episode is place down the redstone lamps. And the redstone lamps need to go right here, and you place a block next to the redstone block right here where the piston is, and then place the redstone lamp. And when they are off, that means that there is a villager inside of them. And one thing I just realized, ooh, these pistons, or the redstone blocks need to be down 1 block. They need to be in line with the redstone lamps there, because what's going to happen is every time an activator rail is activated, the redstone block will go up, which means the villager will pop out of the minecart and then hop automatically into that block there, and then the redstone lamp will turn off, indicating to us that we have a villager in there. So I'm going to just fix that by placing redstone blocks here. There we go. Now the activator rails are activated, and once they are activated again by the minecart, the string will activate, activating the observer, and the whole mechanism will shoot a villager down into one of these slots. There we go. We got one in there, and that guy is going to be okay. Not hopped in that slot. Boy, am I happy about that. Great. Alright, I have discovered my mistake. The mistake is the slab has to be extended with the piston has to be push the slab 1 over. So can we do that by that's not really gonna fix it for the top one. Okay, the top one would fix it, but then the string's gonna be there. So okay, well, I'm just gonna get some more string so I can replace it and replace it quickly, like that. Yeah, there. And okay, yeah, let me get some more string. Everything's fixed now. I have replaced the string like really quickly. And where did that minecart go? Oh, it's all the way at the back. Oh, I gotta make a catching system next episode. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that off camera. I'll make a catching system. I have to go to the desert, get a catch or something, and then we'll build a system that just brings the minecart back to this dispenser right here. And then we will need to build next episode a profession setting, I guess, cube right here. We'll reset the profession of a villager, and then we set him off after we place another one over there. So let's send this one off, and we'll see that this guy is going to be correctly slotted in to that slot. Really? Okay, so after a lot of troubleshooting, I have figured out that I need to have glass blocks in between here, and I don't think these need to be slabs. I was just testing slabs, but our villager went in and now he's escaped because there's no workbench to keep him locked in there, which is fine. We can fix that next episode when we actually fill this entire thing with tradable villagers. But I'll just give you an example right here. Let's have a guy come over here, and he will be popped into that slot. Finally, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been kind of long, a little bit stressful, but it's been fun. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Make sure you know exactly what you need to do before you do something, because you're going to end up like me, taking like 3 hours instead of like an hour and a half to do something. And yeah, it just completely messes up your plans.